Welcome back to the Lost Crown.
Where we're going ingredient hunting.
Yes, we've gone from treasure hunting and ghost photography to foraging in a forest.
Absolute fun. I looked up this symbol in the book. I think this is the symbol for the 4 seasons in Saxton terminology.
Okay, so when we see a dozen crows circling the symbol, we should beware.
Well, the crows did turn up in the bizarre dream sequence at the beginning. That feels like an eternity ago.
It really was. It really was an eternity ago.
I'm looking forward to when this all comes back to haunt us. I'm really actually genuinely curious as to what the hell is going on.
I think it's all just going to hit us at one point, all at the same time.
Just going to be one massive revelation as Hatton rings up and explains everything.
No, we'll just find him in the cave, sitting in a chair. Well, Mr. Danvers, I expect you're wondering how I'm here.
Let's see.
We need garlic and hazelnuts?
Yep.
Cobnuts, whatever she calls them.
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot.
Someone did recommend to us in the comments we look at this book.
Oh yeah.
And
Really old cookbook.
that's the ingredients. And there's the recipe and such. It might be a different book.
If you have
I'm not
any
really sure. I can't
ingredients,
spot any
Nigel,
in this
do add
room.
them to
There are
the
too
pot.
many damn books.
It's a little bit of a pain. She keeps saying that every time we get over here. But oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, she said something about by the railway line. We've
the tracks.
explored the forest pretty intently so far.
And the bit to the left, so we'll go to the tracks.
Yep.
Maybe there's another hidden path that we didn't hear about.
Oh no.
Because God knows we've missed enough of those.
Backsliding we go.
He's wearing Heelys. On a downhill slope, he's very quick, Danvers.
Can you blame him? I mean, it'll just be a Heelys chase sequence once we get to the dramatic turn of events.
That may make this the best game we've ever played.
It's his life dream. On his bucket list it says, I must escape an evil village cult on Heelys.
That's why he came to Saxton.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, we can't go that way.
This is Raven Lane.
That is a bridge. There's the tracks.
Apparently we can pick this, whatever it is.
Oh, if it's white, it's probably wild garlic. I knew my country flowers, I do.
Were we able to pick this up before, or did it
Probably
only
not.
become available once we went on the hunt for this stuff?
Most likely.
Wild garlic from the stream.
Hooray!
Okay, that's one more down. Incidentally, Narracottin and them there were none seem to have an instinctive understanding of which objects he would have to use later in the game, hence why he'd pick up step ladders, but not other things.
Yeah.
I don't think Danvers possesses that, because...
Can you imagine how and then there were none would have been if we had to go and find everything as we needed it? It would have been mad.
It probably would have, actually.
Even more backtracking.
Something else is by the railway track, so...
What's that bald patch? Hold on.
This thing? You can't click on it.
Tree? That is irritating.
Nope. Okay, good. It's probably not on the screen. That narrows it down.
Oh, it's not going to be there.
Yeah, I think we've gone too far out.
Head back past the sign.
Well, at least it's
It
not
might be one of
commenting.
the trees near the bridge.
Might be. We should just click around everywhere, really.
Ooh, get the bird. Kill it!
Yes. Is this an extension of that, or
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
That's...
Oh.
He's going to shout hello. Ooh,
There's something there.
Danvers, why can't you run?
Unless...
Why must you slide everywhere? The bird's back. It's mocking us. Oh, it's that tree.
Last winter's cobnuts, picked from the tree.
How are we meant to find that?
Maybe he wants to be like a guy who creates item descriptions in video games. So he just names everything around him.
He just walks around talking to himself.
I mean, I don't know if
A
like
leafy path.
I don't know if like other people do this, but I really don't talk to myself about the forests I walk through.
A white speckled horse.
A house?
A herb garden. A bird.
We should just switch our entire commentary to this. It's so much easier.
Say what you see.
Exactly.
Well, we might have to prepare rather than... Oh, she's going to talk to us again.
Well, that's kind of inevitable.
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot.
Oh no, was I meant to chop them?
I'm thinking...
Oh no, that's not quite right.
Of course. Let's go.
Do it yourself.
She's
Why am I
preparing
helping?
Didn't you listen? She's preparing the birds and bacon. That's why we didn't have to shoot down that bird in the forest.
I was thinking we'd eat the one in the cage outside the front door.
Okay, do we chop these up?
That's not
Okay,
right.
we grind them.
Yes. That is what that looks like.
Wild garlic from the stream.
And chop that up.
And we're
Yep.
done.
And we have lunch.
Fantastic.
It only took us several hours.
Well, in all fairness, I guess if you do have Danvers over, it makes sense that he provides some of the ingredients.
If you have any ingredients, Nigel,
Why are we
do
already
add
on
them to the
first name
pot.
terms? I am a complete stranger in your house.
He might have said, "Call me Nigel."
Wild
Yeah,
garlic, perfectly
even so.
chopped.
Once again, perfectly chopped. He is the ultimate chef.
Yeah, he is.
Why are these items in colour?
Ah, the cob nuts, crushed perfectly.
Photoshop. Look at that. That was Googled.
Is that all? Is the broth ready to stew?
Almost. We need one final ingredient, something rather
I
special.
chose not to mention
Uh-huh.
it earlier.
Tell me
For
more.
no reason.
We need some hedgerow balm. It's a natural sedative. It will flavour the broth as well as provide a little stress relief. For that husband of mine, he won't notice a thing.
What does balm look like?
There's a painting in the bedroom. Take a good look.
I drug my husband so much I have a painting of the herb I use on him in the bedroom.
We go upstairs and then just like find no painting, and then she hits us on the head from behind. It's like, sorry, you're the ingredient.
You're the special ingredient.
Ah, another symbol.
Ah,
The pattern has been bleached by the
yeah.
summer sun.
See, sun's rays, summer.
Ah, you were right.
Called it. And that makes the downward star autumn.
An unloved antique.
It's
Aw.
crying to itself. That's how unloved it is.
I'll love you,
An
antique.
unloved antique.
Also stolen from the
flowers
shop,
are dry, old, and brittle.
just like their marriage.
This
She
must be the
sedates
soothing
him
balm.
on a daily
I think
basis.
I saw some. Yes, in the hedge.
So the hedgerow balm was in a hedge. Who would have thunk it?
In the hedge.
To the left. And when you go outside, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. It won't be far.
What's on this?
The man of leaf, twig, and stone found thy earth cold and bare. With water bright and winter steer, he gave up life in bird and hare. Thank you for listening. Okay. She's not a pretty oil picture either.
He kind of looks like a younger Danvers.
No!
Plot twist.
Catherine Carswell.
No wonder he's so miserable.
Robert Carswell.
It's a tree. Ooh, owl. Left. It's a plot point.
Does this one have something for you to read? No.
Oof, albatross pictures. Hate them.
He doesn't really comment on any
No,
of the
he's
things
not as fun, but also less annoying.
It becomes interesting when he expresses his own opinions. Okay.
Left, I think.
Yeah.
It won't be in the herb garden, otherwise she could have got it herself.
So this way or that way?
Yeah, I reckon. It's a hedge. It might be here.
Okay, that's Pask Flowers.
Oh, yeah. I might have been wrong. Isn't
A
that
pink flower. I can't identify.
isn't that fern thing? That
Ferns, I think, or bracken.
no, that's not right.
Pinecone, mushroom, what's this stuff?
Chives?
Ah, that's chives, you're right.
You know that stretch of
Fresh
road
chives. Picked from
next
the
to the
lane.
forest? I think there's a hedge there.
Okay, let's give that a shot.
Guess what we found? The balm.
I kind of like how they put these decoys in.
This must be the soothing balm.
Well, at least
Just to emphasize how clueless Danvers and we are at finding the correct herbs.
If I had to make this, I would have poisoned myself like 6 times over by now.
It's just like, one of these has got to be the sedative, and just put 4 different kinds of poisonous plants in with it.
Well, it certainly put me to sleep. Actually, no. Let's go here and do something to it quickly before...
Cut him up. Before she talks to us again.
Can I ask something?
No! What have you done? You made it
Do add
worse!
them to the pot.
Why? Why do you
I'll
do
have a
these
look
things
around,
to me, man?
if you don't mind.
I don't know what it is about her. Maybe it's the face or the fact that, like, she insists on saying the same thing rapidly.
She has said 3 things, we've heard 2 of them a million times.
Okay, maybe she'll become more likable.
That's not right. That's not
Okay,
right.
it can go
That's
straight
not
in.
right.
Yeah.
That's not
Like
right.
mint leaves. Chuck 'em in.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're gonna have to deal with this one more time, and then the plot will happen.
Keep it together,
It will, man. It'll happen. I swear.
If you have any ingredients, do add them to the pot.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Your
There,
hate-filled broth
it's
is ready.
to stew. It will need a good 2 hours in this stove.
So 6
You
weeks
look
of gameplay,
exhausted.
right?
Put your feet up by the hearth, and I'll put the kettle on.
Jesus.
Yes, Danvers, sleep. The sedative is absorbed through the
Oh
skin.
wow, we actually are asleep.
What is that? Oh, it's a crown on a weather vane, pointing west, northwest, north. The winds are changing.
This wind is a bit indecisive.
Yeah. Oh, the winds, they are changing. Ah!
Having eaten, Robert Carswell may be more accommodating.
Oh my god, she's drugged as well.
Oh no, she tasted her own cooking.
Oh, it's sweet. And oddly relaxing.
Why are we all drugging each other? Aren't we meant to be ghost hunting?
Oh yeah, there was this thing. What was it? Plot. That was what it was, yeah.
Just made a really ominous noise as if we'd gone into a cave or something.
Dude, that broth, man.
I am sorry for disturbing your work earlier today.
No, it is I who should apologize. I get carried away, you see.
I'd like to discuss something with you.
Very well, there's no time like the present.
I get carried away, quite literally. Mwah.
Have you lived here long?
Getting on for a few years now. Why do you ask?
Is this what you were going to bother me about?
Do you know anything about the previous owners, the Agers?
Ager... No, can't say that I do. We nabbed this place at auction back in the 60s.
The 60s? But you were only... Never mind. Do go on.
Well, the place was done for, burnt out, falling down. Cost us, well, Catherine's folks, a pretty penny to make it livable again.
Danvers, we already know there's a time skip here. Unless he's forgotten. I'd forgotten we were just here to figure out information about the Agers.
Wait a minute. Considering, like, the state of cameras back in the 60s, why is no one very suspicious, if anything, of, all his high-tech stuff? Or maybe he hasn't shown it to anyone
I
yet.
don't think so. He's from the city as well. They think it's like the norm.
Did you find anything valuable when you first arrived?
Valuable? Well, no. There were a few sheep camped out in the park.
No hidden passages? Compartments? Treasures?
Subtle.
Ha, you've been reading too much Enid Blyton.
Ah, reference I understand. Yay.
Well, he's a bit more likable now, at least.
Yeah, he's stoned, that's why.
Oh, okay. So when he gets stoned, he becomes a normal person.
Yeah.
Is there anything significant about the house?
Pretty big.
Well, they say that the house is one of the last of Northfield.
Northfield?
Aye, the old village name. The rest is gone now, but the church remains.
The church? What church?
Aye, it's up through the woods, somewhere.
You're not a churchy person.
Ah, not really. Not really the happy clappy type.
You don't say.
You know, it kind of like came up with question mark, explanation mark when it said church there. He sounded like completely shocked. A church? In Saxton? Not on my watch.
Despite the one that we saw earlier that rang in the afternoon.
No, I think that's the village bell, actually. It's atop the museum, at which we have yet to get into.
I guess that's what we came here for.
Is there anything significant about the house? Did we click on that one?
Yes.
Yeah, we did, because...
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
Oh, those were only sub-options of one option.
Have you lived here long?
What are you up to? It looks like archaeology.
Close. It's actually geology. Well, that's what I tell myself.
Are you stuck with something?
Ah, you could say that. I found this slab near the old millstones. I've been carrying wood.
Millstones! Millstones carry your...
Oh, wait. This is a millstone, which means the fourth one is destroyed.
Oh.
Yeah, the things which
All
rotate
of that
round.
is the millstone.
Yeah.
All those rocks. Okay.